we do have a technical error. For all of you guys that are in already, and you know, I don't like to talk about negative stuff, but I'm sort of biased, obviously. But I look at life as it's either half empty or half full in the same glass we all look at. Our computer system crashed on the 24th of this month without any exaggeration. The wheels came off, the cart exploded, the gold rush was shut down for 2.5 days technically. A lot of people called me, and I got it. No, I've never had 36 people text me in one day in my whole entire life. As soon as something goes wrong, let me tell you, you got a lot of friends. Okay? It's phenomenal news. I got 36 texts before 11 o'clock because I wasn't going to put anybody in on the gold rush that said, Jay, I've got 12 people, I got 6 people, I got 3 people. I can't put them in. What's going on? Here's the truth of the matter. When the company started, it rented a website that was already designed for this kind of a business, that had the alligraphies that will run down and know that this guy came in by this guy and this pays this guy. And it went really well up until they migrated over and they wanted their own system. One24 has purchased its own system. It's migrating all the information so they can give you a more detailed instruction on what's going on. Problem with it was, once they flipped the switch for the gold rush, the wheels fell off. You couldn't enroll anybody. There's a bunch of gauges in the back that are normally, there's a silver, a green, and a gold gauge. It'll be in all of your offices. They'll be back up on Tuesday. What they figured out finally had happened, and they're still turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, making it work right now, is that when the computer had to take all of the data, and I am, believe me, no kind of a computer guy at all, so I've just heard this from the top. When the computer data had to go in and say, these people would be silver to Jim, these people would be green to Jim, these people would be gold to Jim, and do that for 30,000 people, it just sort of blew up. So they shut it down, they took the gauges away, and now it's much faster. It comes on, it comes off. On the 2nd, on Tuesday, which will be February 1st, your gauges will be back, the site will be fast, there will be no issues, and we'll be up and running. The only reason I'm bringing this up is if you walked into Best Buy and there was Samsung 40-inch TVs over here and a brand you had never heard of, which is what I refer to as our company, and the same 40-inch TV over here, and there was all of these Samsungs still on the rack, at 25 of them on the rack, and there was only 3 left over here, you really wouldn't have a lot to think about. Why are they not buying the Samsung? They're all buying this. Well, the same thing happened in this situation. So many people tried to come into this company on the 24th of this month that it blew the wheels off. I mean, it just popped the breaker and we're sort of stuck. The good news is, I got a text today from the highest ranking guy in the company. And he said, you know, even with everything that's going wrong, when they turned the gold rush back on at 9 o'clock this morning our time, 400 people enrolled in the first 2 hours today. So our growth and the exponential growth that's going on is beyond your wildest dreams. If you want to talk about getting in at the right time, it's the 7th month that the company's been around. Technically the 8th, because it started in the middle of a month. And there's about 34,000 people in the company. So if you had this same opportunity and a guy came up to you, I don't know, 20 years ago and said, hey, I found this really cool niche, it's called Microsoft. I don't know if you want to get involved, but you might want to take a chance and see what happens. You're on the ground floor. You're as frontline as it can be. You are the pioneers of One24. You will not lose. That guy's on Nature-Burst. Okay, you guys want to look at Dr. Where's Dr. Steve? Can you stand up and show what Nature-Burst looks like? I got Dr. Steve here, let me tell you. That's a hunk of it. That's Steve without his shirt on. He just got no hair. I'm telling you. That's really all that I've got. There's not too much. I want questions because if you ask me your questions, it helps everybody.